We are left in awe and surprise at the unfoldment, as we end up the alternate we desire to see and act upon divine steering, not that of the insatiable, negative ego, but instead we allow divine will, we allow God's supply. Show us the way and the answers to help the ushering in of the new that is bobbing up with its sacred breath, concept, notion, and movement we take. There is no more worry, walk in your lives, because we displaced our attachment, our poor ego, and old life stories running the show. Expertise attachment, our imagined identity, or final results, a negative ego, and is what it creates the suffering. Whilst we remember that we are challenged and a part of the ever-converting nature of reality of cognizance itself, that nothing is ready and all is fluid and ever-evolving, we will find peace within the observer country that sees the perfection in all of its creation unfolding. It's when we find peace and determination. It truly is, while we in reality get to make modifications and changes, while we stopped fighting what is. Because we can't change that which we are preventing, it only feeds it more. That is when all of our components unify once more as one with supply. It truly is when we get to create from a natural and blessed place of non-attachment outcome, requiring out-of-doors validation, approval, not settlement, yet expertise ourselves as a part of and inherently interconnected with all of life everywhere. With this comes a deep recognition and reverence for all of life everywhere, even those embodiments that seem unlovable and unforgivable, as we can in the end see in reality that they are but an aspect of self we nevertheless condemn, fight, resist, and judge. Recollect the final stage of manifestation is the letting pass. We give up all of it to God now. Give up doesn't mean giving up or doing nothing. In approach, we permit pass of our attachment to final results of seeking to manage, push, or force something to occur. We understand that it become what it turned into. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. What we need, which is us, and what's supposed to be might be. We will understand that we need to understand when we want to realize it. We will intention the arrow, but we cannot control the wind. We trust and give up the divine will at the same time as we merge with it, and because the vessel for force to behave through us. Our actions are not led by way of negative ego, however through stimulated divine proposal. That's the new way of being. Looking to manage something will just result in frustration and disappointment in these fantastic excessive frequencies stabilizing now. Attachments could be shown, and we can be tested to help us move. And while we let move, we sooner or later get to have what we need. The fun, all is based on lies, which the caught up mind reveals hard to wrap their complete brain around. Could not help myself, it is our attachment to it that is an energetic mismatch. While we want something, we are within the frequency of not having it. We repel it, mainly whilst we attempt too tough Our collective unconscious is turning into conscious. All of the old programming and perception structures that have been creating the equal tales and realities over and over again are collapsing and dissolving. The programming that leads to self-sabotage, pain, and suffering is being replaced with that is based in healthful interactions and communication with others, remembering ourselves as one with all lives. The quality of the relationships we've got continually come back to the one we've with ourselves. All shifts and changes from here. But first, we have to move all of that which maintains us from this truth. We are asked to dissolve into the vastness this is supply, into oneness, one with everything, letting move of any fear we can also dissolve. We need to let all of it pass, we won't control, to evidence anything in any respect, so we may be on top of things. We need to let go of that which we want again, because the wanting acts an active repellent, allow move of trying, of needing, of knowing. The observer is becoming the determined, and the experiencer additionally, as we dance the cosmic dance, flowing with the waves of change and transformation back into the Holy Trinity that is the unification of polarities and divine as one. No more friction, no more fight, no resistance or judgments left us as we remember those energetics. Just keep feeding the issue we desire to reconcile within. But we understand the perfection of the emotions arising additionally, which we embrace, and with it disarm their potentially painful results, as they help us in freeing eons upon eons of past and future memories at cell degree. All is embraced and nothing denied.